Open up chat. Hold on. Alright. Chat is on.
At Ninja Girl 79. We back.
Now hopefully it'll hear you.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Very good.
At Ninja Girl 79. Yay. At Davidsut W2S.
Okay.
Yay.
Tell Ron no
At
back on
Davidsut
YouTube.
W2S. Almost had your ass.
What's that? Tell Ron we are back online.
Sending to Ron.
At Ninja Girl 79. Nah, never.
Alright, guys. Let's get back in here and get this going. Alright, so.
Endeavor 5514, taxi to the gate.
Endeavor 5514, taxi to parking via Alpha 2, Alpha Quebec.
Alpha 2,
At
Alpha
Brandon
Quebec,
Armstrong
Endeavor
2656.
Pause first, officer.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Brandon.
At Ninja Girl 79. Welcome back, everyone.
Delta 1307 ready to taxi.
Delta 1307, runway 21 right, taxi via Uniform 9er, Uniform Golf, hold short of runway 9er left, then Victor Mike, Mike 6.
Runway 21 right, taxi via Uniform 9er, Uniform
Okay.
Golf, hold short of runway 9er left, then Victor, Mike, Mike 6, Delta 1307.
Approaching
At
runway
Brandon
2,
Armstrong
2,
2656.
left, 2,
Cabin crew,
2,
prepare for
Yeah,
takeoff.
it's good to hear the chat again.
Alright, you can go
At
ahead and
Ninja
connect
Girl
to
79.
tower.
I know, right?
Switching to tower frequency now.
On runway 2, left remaining. 1,400 feet.
FedEx 228 Heavy, we're ready for departure on runway 22 left.
FedEx 228, heavy,
Alright,
Metro
let
Tower,
me-
runway 22 left, winds 080 at 4, RNAV forwards, cleared for takeoff.
Let me fix one thing real quick.
At Ninja Girl 79. Pricing upper control arms and for
Runway
both
22
sides
left, RNAV
$80
forwards,
on
cleared for takeoff.
carfarts.com.
FedEx 228 Heavy.
SkyWest 3611, hold short of runway 9er left.
Hold short of 9er left, Skywest 3611.
Hold on one second, guys.
Delta
216.
1407,
Okay,
hold
we're good
short
there.
of runway 27 right.
Hold short of 27 right, Delta 1407.
You can go ahead and request takeoff, runway 22 left.
Already requested takeoff clearance for runway 22 left.
Request takeoff again, please.
Metro Tower, FedEx 228 Heavy, cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left, RNAV forward.
We've already received takeoff clearance for runway 22 left.
I hate when he does that and he like goes against what you tell him to do.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Metro Tower, cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left, RNAV forward.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Alright, here we go.
You got clearance already.
Endeavor 5446, hold short of
You just sit back and watch the flight, sir.
Left, Endeavor 5446.
Alright, guys. Here we go. Everything should be good.
Cross runway 9 left. Crossing 911.
No, because first, hold on, you stupid thing. Okay, so why is he not doing toga?
9L holding short, Delta 689er.
What is the problem? Hold on, guys. First officer didn't even fix my freaking flaps. Come on. Alright, here we go. Now,
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
it's a
Watch
door
ground speed.
or pack.
On taxiway.
Speed alive.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
I'll fix it in a minute, guys. Just hold on.
80 knots. Checked.
I know it's packs. Almost better this.
B1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Yep, it was a door that actually didn't close. We're good.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar
400 feet. Autopilot. Gear up.
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact departure on 118.905.
Acceleration altitude. Flaps 5.
Switching to departure on 118.905. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Full back.
Detroit departure, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good evening, climbing through.
Neutral. Flaps up.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Detroit departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, turn right heading 015, then direct dingle when able.
Flaps up.
At David Sut W2S.
How's the view, baby?
Good job. At David Sut W2S.
Eagle 7 Juliet.
Nice
Bravo,
takeoff.
direct Cleared for the ILS runway 15
Huh?
approach. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Is
until
it dark
established.
or?
Climb
But
and
is the
maintain
cockpit lit up?
17,000, right heading 015, then direct dingle when able. FedEx 228 Heavy.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Oh, you got the window
Nice
view.
takeoff.
Flight level 210.
There, I did default view. See if that changed it, but I don't think it will. It's going to stay on the big window.
Climb and maintain flight level 210. FedEx 228 Heavy.
But you should see stars and stuff. It's clear. Oh. Ah, baby. He just started this gassy thing. I don't know what the heck it is.
At Davidsut W2S. Johnny, write that song. Keyboard Gangster.
Okay.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Oh, I forgot
So
about
our truck
that.
hopefully needs the bushing only. That's only $20 to $30. At Davidsut W2S.
What else did you price?
My girl wants to hear it.
That bush, she done it $20. At the shop, it's that much money.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, FedEx 228 Heavy.
The ball jump. It's, what if we buy the whole control? It's not the lower, it's the upper. No, the upper.
I know, like the upper control arm is
Like that.
for both sides, for the upper control arm. Both sides. Front and passenger. After shipping, is what goes to 90 bucks. That's for the upper only. I have to press the lower.
Get it all together, push it down with it.
Probably so, but you only need just the bushing bar, place the whole damn thing.
Get the orange for that too.
Just see what we need to do for now.
Yeah, I need to look at it and see if it's something I can do myself. I'm going to do it because I'm not spending a whole check for them to change that. No way.
Everybody got it, everybody.
Lights off.
Anybody remember what that guy said? His name was it Philly? Okay.
At Ninja Girl 79. Sorry, I'm looking at truck parts.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Flight level 280.
Yep, it was
FedEx
Feely.
228 Heavy.
Okay.
At Ninja Girl 79. I was looking for a hood scoop.
gotta sign into it.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Alright, let's write a song, shall we?
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 126.75.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 126.75. FedEx 228 Heavy. Cleveland Center, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good evening, climbing through 17,000 for flight level 320.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Cleveland Center, climb and maintain flight level 320, Pontiac altimeter 3035.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, Pontiac altimeter 3035, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Salt Lake Center, United 1939, flight level 350. United 1939, radar contact. FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Frontier Flight 2859, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Lapart arrival into Orlando. Descending to flight level 250. Cleared for the Lapart arrival into Orlando, Frontier Flight 2859.
Skywest 5650, descienda y mantenga nivel de vuelo 250, autorizado para la llegada Watson 4 a O'Hare.
Down to flight level 250, cleared for the Watson 4 arrival into O'Hare, Skywest 5650.
Denver Center, Spirit Wing 1603, flight level 340.
Spirit Wing 1603, radar contact.
Spirit Wing 1603, radar contact. Miami Center, Southwest 2541, 17,000.
Southwest 2541, radar contact.
United 698, contact New York Center on 121.325.
121.325 for United 698. Good day.
I guess we count the bushings too, yeah, the arms and the bushings, yeah. That ain't bad.
Fort Worth Center, Spirit Wings 1886, flight level 340.
Spirit Wings 1886, radar contact.
I don't need tie rod ends. Yeah, we don't need the tie rod ends. It's still a good deal, yeah.
Chicago Center, Envoy 3449, flight level 330.
Envoy 3449, radar contact.
Yeah. There you are.
Southwest 421, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the J for I-5 arrival into Dallas Love.
Descending to flight level 250, cleared for the J55 arrival into Dallas Love, Southwest 4021.
Transition altitude. Checked.
No, it's not.
FedEx 228 Heavy, direct SIGPO, then is filed, please.
Direct SIGPO, then is filed. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Denver Center, Horizon Air 385, flight level 330. 5 radar contact.
FedEx 228, contact Toronto Center on 134.375.
Contact Toronto Center on 134.375. FedEx 228. Toronto Center, FedEx 228. Good evening, flight level 220 for flight level 330.
FedEx 228, Toronto Center, climb flight level 330.
Climbing flight level 330, FedEx 228.
You're gonna love this, Brandon. Huh. Found what? Found what? Upper and lower? Really? Red control arms? What other colors they got? That's because you can. That's because you can see them. We'll get the red. That'll go with black. Under the truck is not blue and white. Talking about the control arm. You don't see it. Our truck ain't.
We'll begin our cabin service
our
soon.
truck is
We
2
have
to
a
4
number of
inches.
complimentary drinks and snacks, as well as meals and spirits.
I don't care if you get black or red, honestly, it don't matter.
Card, as we're unable to accept cash.
Because ain't nobody going to see it. almost done with the song, guys. Hold on. No? And what's that? Hold on, read all the parts again. For how much? How is it so cheap? That is cheap. That's a good deal. All right, Philly, I got a song for you. Yeah, you know, I was sitting here thinking about Philly, and
At Ninja Girl 79. I'm ready, I'm done shopping.
okay, hold on. All right, yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about, you know, the Philly, and, you know, I thought, you know, we better watch out, because it's, you know, as a scary person. So I wrote a song to try to resolve, your anger with all of us here at the lounge. And this is from the lounge to you, Philly. And I just hope that you won't get mad.
Ooh, yeah, always got one in the crowd that overspeaks everyone else, the one that is always loud. Ooh, and you always got one.
Activate Sut W2S. Oh god, here we go. At Warren 8722. Hi all, back.
We be sitting around, they going great.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hi Josh.
What's up, Josh?
We dealing with another scary one, like oh shit, where do we go? So mean, cruel as hell. Gangster came out of nowhere with all your mean words and a horrible smell. Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit. Sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit. Yep, really not so bright. Stupid motherfucker went brought paper to a firefight. Rare, got the sirens going on.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I bet he gets mad about this song, lol.
Little fake ass bitch, you don't got better to do. So go on, get on up. You a gangster ride, acting all so tough. Jump on a live stream, send out emails of fear. Run the keyboard gangsters here. Run. Come get you some. Listen, dog, I think we really get it. You're just a sad, lonely individual. So just stop and show your face up to you. You pick. Like the big bad wolf where you told all your lies. Now one fucking person believed you, so go on and just cry. Or maybe the three little pigs, and now I'm at your door where I will huff and puff, blow your house down. Time to settle the score.
Good evening, maintaining flight level 330.
Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit. Sitting behind that keyboard thinking
I love it.
Yep, really not so bright. Stupid motherfucker went brought paper to a firefight. Rare, got the sirens going off.
At Ninja Girl 79. Love it. Activate Sut W2S. This is great. Activate Sut W2S. Love it. Activate Sut W2S. Oh my god. This is good. At Ninja Girl 79. Yes it is.
Where you told all your lies, now one fucking person believed you. So go on and just cry. Or maybe the three little pigs, and now I'm at your door where I will huff and puff, blow your house down. Time to settle the score. Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit. Sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit. Yep, really not so bright. Stupid motherfucker went brought paper to a firefight. Rare, got the sirens going on. Keyboard gangster got me shaking in my shoes. Little fake ass bitch, you don't got better to do. So go on, get on up. You a gangster ride, acting all so tough.
We'll see what the second one sounds like, but I love the first one. That was great.
Activate Sut W2S. Yes.
And you always got one that can talk a good game, but only for one reason, they just had not even knowing the name. We be sitting around, they going great. Then it comes, you know who acting all so great. all your mean words and a horrible smell. Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit, sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit. Yep, really not so bright.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I think I like the first one more, I'm not sure yet. At Ninja Girl 79. Oh man, I can't choose.
Come get you some, listen, dog. I think we really get it. You're just a sad, lonely individual. So just
at Davidsut W2S. Play it again, the second one.
Okay, hold on. Let me restart it.
Always got one in the crowd that overspeaks everyone else, the one that is always loud. Ooh.
At the Thajirl Bahindu 9. Hi, what is this? At Davidsut W2S. Okay, let's see.
But only for one reason, they just had not even knowing the name. We be sitting around, they going great. Then it comes, you know who acting all so great. Like for real though, we dealing with another scary one. Like, oh shit, where do we go? So mean, cruel as hell. Gangster came out of nowhere with all your mean words and a horrible smell.
At the Thajirl Bahindu 9. Is this really a live video flight to Iceland? At Ninja Girl 79. Get Aussie babe.
Yep.
Run, the keyboard gangster is here. Run, come get you some.
At the Thajirl Bahindu 9. Wow, cool.
Just a sad, lonely individual. So just stop and show your face, up to you, you pick. Like the big bad wolf where you told all your lies. Not one fucking person.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hello there.
Maybe the three little pigs, and now I'm at your door where I will huff and puff, blow your house down. Time to settle the score. Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit, sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit. Yep, really not so bright. Stupid motherfucker went and brought paper to a firefight.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
At Davidsut W2S.
Yeah, we're live
Number
doing a
2.
flight to Iceland, yes.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. To answer the question, yes, it is a live video of a flight to Iceland.
Alright, David, you're saying number 2? David said number 2. What do you guys say?
Time to settle the score.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Alright.
Number 2.
So we'll go with number 2 on that.
At the Thajirl Bahindu 9. I'm guessing you are recording from the cockpit.
Yeah, it's recording from the cockpit. Absolutely. Yes.
At Ninja Girl 79. Yes.
Flare 857, radar contact.
At Brandon Armstrong
FedEx
2656.
Heavy 228.
I say the second one.
Can we get a weather check, please?
228, current weather, wind 080 at 11, calm, okay, temperature -6, dew point -13, QNH 1009er.
FedEx Heavy 228, thank you. Alright, let me see something here, guys. Hold on. Let me check our... Alright, PAX is on. Anti-ice, we're about to turn it on. We're getting ice on our wingtips. Put it on auto and that'll take care of it. Engine anti-ice is going to on. Upper recirculation fan is on.
At the Thajiralba Hindu 9. It's your own private plane?
No, it's a 777 freighter 2024.
Montreal Center, Rouge 1573, flight level 320.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Who are you anyway? I've never seen you up here before, just curious.
Forward and aft. It's just somebody new, Brandon. That's fine. We don't care if we don't gotta know them.
At the Thajiralba Hindu 9. Whoa, cool.
Yeah, we appreciate your views. Make sure you tap on that subscribe button and join us here at the lounge. You're welcome to be here with us anytime that you choose to be here, my friend. It's good to have you.
At Ninja Girl 79. Welcome to the chat.
Overlook our
at Brandon Armstrong
little lion over there. He's a little
2656.
vicious every now and then.
Welcome to the channel.
Alright, let me take a look here.
Descend and maintain flight level 160. Cleared for the AB4 Alpha arrival into Hong Kong.
Down to flight level 160. Cleared for the AB4 Alpha arrival into Hong Kong Dynasty 5835.
At the Thajiralba Hindu 9. I love how technology has advanced. This is a game changer.
Absolutely. It really is. You know, 10
At Ninja Girl
10
79.
years ago.
Yes, it is.
A little less than 10 years ago, we wouldn't be flying these airplanes. We wouldn't be flying this stuff like this at all. And you know, the thing that I think that we need to really sit back on and remember is, okay, yes, this is in the simulator, but all the stuff that we're learning in these simulators is real stuff. It's not made up. It's not something just put together like a game does. You know, it's all real knowledge, real things that we are learning, and here we are flying in these simulators. I mean, to me, I think that it's definitely a game changer. I like the words that you used on that, because it is a game changer. In every way, it is definitely a game changer. I think that some people forget what is really behind all this. You know, they sit and they watch and they see an airplane flying, but it's much more than that. It's much more than just a pretty view. It's much more than, ooh, the sounds, ah, that's nice. It's the technology put into it, and every bit of it is right there for us to learn. Guys, I've learned a lot about flying. Now, am I saying that I could go outside right now and jump in any airplane and take off? No, I could not. But the knowledge that I have, I'm saying that if I was on one of these airplanes, I'm confident enough that if something happened to a pilot, I could at least sit down there and keep everybody safe.
Astro 1294, radar contact.
I'm checking on them now, and we'll report back shortly.
You're what? You're leaving. Well, we're 33,000 feet in the air, so you're not going too far. I'm curious. At any time, for anybody that might be watching this at a later time, if you're new in the flight simming world, if you're new in the airplane stuff, if you're new in the cockpit, and there's something you don't know that you want to learn, no question is dumb. No question is silly. So just remember that. If there's questions, we'll answer whatever we can. And most of all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you can keep up with all the other videos that we do. You know, I'm not your, multi-million-dollar YouTuber here making big bucks. I don't have, 500 views on the live stream at once. But what I do, I enjoy doing. Whether I have 10 viewers or 100 viewers, I enjoy doing it. So, welcome back, my love.
FedEx 228, contact Toronto Center on 124.675.
Switching to Toronto Center on 124.675. FedEx 228. Toronto Center, FedEx 228. Good evening with you, flight level 330.
A little over 3 hours, and we'll be touching down where it is cold. I'll be back here in a few, guys. Hang tight.
228, contact Montreal Center on 127.7.
Switching to Montreal Center on 127.7, FedEx 228. Montreal Center, FedEx 228. Good evening with you, flight level 330.
FedEx 228, Montreal Center identified. Good evening.
Alright guys, let's check in real quick where we are. Flying through Ontario, Canada. We got exactly 3 hours and 39 minutes till we start our descent into good old Iceland. I suggest you have your jackets, because it's going to be cold.
At Ninja Girl 79. Like my hubby said, put your jacket on.
Oh yes, it's going to be cold. You might want to remind passengers that when we land, it will be very cold, to make sure they have their jackets on.
Notification received. New upgrade.
Command A on.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Command A on.
Well, alright guys, I hit the wrong button.
Command A on. Command A on.
Hold on.
Command A on. Command A on.
Okay, is Command A on or not?
Command A on. Command A on.
What is it doing?
Command A on.
FedEx 228, contact Montreal.
Command A on.
128.225.
Okay, this is okay. Then
Montreal
this
Center
is
on 128.225. FedEx 228. Montreal Center, FedEx 228. Good evening.
Come
Climb
on.
Flight level 380.
FedEx 228, Montreal Center, climb flight level 380.
this is TFM doing this.
Command A on.
Okay, hold
Flight
on.
level 380, FedEx 228.
Oh, come on. Alright, this is being stupid. Command A and let me try something. Command A on. Command A. Dang it.
Command A on.
FedEx 228, can you please expedite your climb to flight level 380?
Expediting climb to flight level 380, FedEx 228.
See, it's where I don't know if Command A is actually on or not. It's giving me weird readings, like, I don't...
Command A on.
Man, am I going to have to take off again because of this stupid mistake?
Command A on.
It's not reading it right. And that's TFM doing this. I don't understand. Let me reopen TFM before I do the... I don't want to start over, but I will. If it's going to mess up our flight. Number one, LNAV is not on. It's not even following the waypoint at all. But it's saying LNAV is on. .026 is the heading we should be doing. And with it doing that, why is it not? It's not even following the headings on this at all. And the airplane's not turning to the heading that it should. Alright. We're gonna have to. We're not even going the right direction. Why? Let me see something. I wonder if the freighter had an update. Yep, there is an update, so we're going to have to update it. Bad as I don't want to.
Activitsut W2S. Updated. I'm not leaving you, bud. At Oren 8722. Either the aircraft needs to be updated, or nav data needs to be updated.
It's the airplane. Airplane needs updated. That's the problem.
At Davidsut
So we'll just have to
W2S.
update it.
We will stay.
It
At
won't,
Davidsut W2S. I'm not leaving.
it won't take that long anyways to do it. And we'll get back up in the air in no time. Alright, we're going to have to because it's...
Pause menu. Main menu. Settings.
Oh, I need to give you guys a heads up.
Settings. Button. Main menu. Settings. Main menu.
We'll go here.
Pop-up dialog. Back to main menu.
Hit that.
At Ninja Girl 79.
World photographer.
Not leaving
Button
either.
1 of 6.
Yeah, I know you're not,
Press
baby.
ESC to quit to desktop.
Okay, guys.
Press challenge lead.
This is
Button 2
important
of
to
6.
know. Okay.
World photographer. Button 1 of 6.
On the main menu, you've got, if you
challenge
go
lead.
down one
Button. Career.
and to the right
Button 3 of
one,
6.
you have career.
Press ESC to
Don't
quit
go
to
in
desktop.
there at all and
Press
mess
space
with
to
that.
select.
Because
Press
the
R to release
first
notes.
time that you
Press E to
do,
access options and social features.
you're going to risk the sim will think that you're starting career mode and you won't be able to put in your airports under your
Free flight. Button 5 of 6.
Because I kept earlier today, I
Press
kept
ESC to
thinking,
quit to desktop.
I was trying
Press
to put
space
in the
select.
flight to do
Press R
this
to release
flight and
notes.
it wouldn't
Press
let
B to
me.
access
Like it
options and
kept
social
bringing
features.
up my history but nothing new, and I'm like, what is going on here? Well, did my research and reset the sim, and that's what it was. Career mode. Between that and I also had on developer mode. I turned that off too, but I've got the SDK now, so I ain't worried about it. I needed to grab the SDK for the other person that's doing building for us. Well, not building for us, but the other person that's building the other program. I had to look at something for him on the SDK, and anyway, long story short, don't mess with that stuff because it can cause you problems. Okay, so
Marketplace. Button
I
6 of
warned
6.
you.
Pop-up dialog. Quit to desktop. Are you sure
All
you
right,
want to
we'll
leave
quit
Flight
the
Simulator
desktop.
2024?
We'll close this. All right. So the hub, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll update that. Update that. I was wondering why it's saying my Iraq data was out of date. Okay, that's updated. I'm going to go ahead and check the PMDG. Now, guys, I haven't done it yet. But
At Davidsut W2S. I no longer have 2020. I installed 2024.
oh, you got nice. I opened it wrong with PMDG. Don't need the operation center. Here we go. I might as well just uninstall that other PMDG center. I don't even use it. Okay, so that's good. Eric data's good.
At Ninja Girl 79. Welp, in a couple weeks I will get a yes or no answer on my decision for SSI.
I can't wait, baby. I've got good feelings about it. And as long as we stay positive.
At Ninja Girl 79.
And pray.
I'm nervous.
I know you are. I know you are, but I think we just need to pray every night and just hope that God will turn that around for you and let you finally get it. You need it so bad. All right. See, that's the nice thing about 2024 is give you guys an idea.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
I'm going to go open it.
It'll be fine, you will get it.
Let me get down to it. Now watch how fast this is.
At Ninja Girl 79. I hope so. At Davidsut W2S. Josh, what do you fly on msfs2024? At Davidsut W2S.
Oh, the 787 or whatever it is, the big boy on there.
At Oren 8722. Starting to now, yes.
I know you like the new first officer, but if you ever wanted to go back to the other one, Josh, it does work now that you've seen that. I don't know. I mean, obviously people got their own opinions, but there's a few things I don't like about the new first officer. Number one, it's not as easy to see what's going on, to see what the first officer is doing. Like on 5, I can just go over there and tab once right past the radio thing, and I can see what it's doing, every move that it makes. It's much harder to see that in this in V6.
At Oren 8722. I have the 737 installed.
How did you get it working? I can't get it to show the 737. I put the file in there. Matter of fact, I'll tell you real quick. So what I did was I went to local C, went to my users, went to my administrator, went to app data, went to local O, packages, and then I went to, hold on, I'll tell you. Microsoft, and then local state. And then I went to WASM. Then I went to 2024. And then I put it right inside of the WASM folder, or the 2024 folder, sorry. Where the other airplanes are.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
And then they're like, but yeah, it's just like the other ones are, but I can't get it to show up. I put the airplane under WASM 2024 right there with the other ones. I put the folder under there and nothing. Like everything looks the same.
At Oren 8722. So you did the same thing for the 777 and it shows up? It's the same identical process for the 73. Odd.
No, the 737, there's no installer for the 737. I installed the 777 with PMDG. There's no installer for the 737. Like if I log in there, there's nothing for that airplane. Let me go see. I installed my airplanes through PMBG, Josh. And then I moved the 737 over by grabbing the folder, because that's what it said to do, or that I read.
At Oren 8722. Operations V3 has an install button for the 737. Something's up if it doesn't show up there.
I'm on PMDG Operation 3 and I don't see. I see the 737-800 in here. I see the 700, but they all say 2020. Oh, wait a minute. No, that ain't right neither. Yep, and if I go and have it show me under just 2024, it don't show me the 737 at all.
What? That's cool.
Nope, it don't show me the 737 at all. Not for 2024. Hey, I wonder if, hold on.
At Oren 8722.
Yep, nope.
Wait a second. Did you buy the 2024 version? You get a discount on it if you have the 2020 version on your account. I assume you did, so that's odd that it's acting like you don't have it.
No, I didn't buy the 737-700 2024 version. I didn't know you had to. Why'd they make you buy that one, but the other ones you don't gotta buy? That don't make any sense. So I've got to buy. But that makes sense. I'll worry about that later then. So I got to buy the 700 and be able to fly it on 2024. That answered my question. Someone else said if you just move the photo over there that it would work, but clearly that's not true. So I'm going to delete them photos out of there. Alright guys, we're getting ready to get started back. Alright, now we're good to go.
Start. Button 2 of 2.
Start.
Notification. 10 new free upgrades available in the marketplace. Currently highlight. Activities. Free flight. Button 5 of 6. Activities. Free flight. Button 5 of 6. Press ESC to quit to desktop. Free flight. World map screen. Aircraft departure location not specified. Aircraft selection. Button. Currently Boeing 777F. Select to configure or change aircraft. Switch button. Departure location not specified.
Departure.
Combo box.
KDTW.
Select here to change KD. Search results. KDTW. Detroit Metro. Now activated. Clear. Switch. Arrival location not specified. Combo box. Select here to history. 4TX4. Birk. Reykjavik. Aircraft selection. Button. Aircraft selection. Text input field. Aircraft. KD. Clear. Switch button. Arrival location not specified. Runway. Drop down. Arrival location not specified. Combo box. Select here. Arrival location. CYJN. KDTW. CYJN. History. 3. Drop down list item. Press space to select.
Oh my God, is it going to do this again?
Bierkberg. Press enter to validate. Bierkberg. History. CYJN. History. 3. Drop down list item. Press space to select.
At Oren 8722. LOL. Copying the folder would never work. PMDG prevents that method on purpose to prevent piracy.
No, that's not true. That is not true. I've watched videos where people were doing it. Yes, it does, but you got to do it a certain way. Because they were to do flying the 739 by copying.
History. 3. Drop down list item. Press space to select.
See, it's doing this thing with history again. I don't want history. I want to be able to put in the destination.
Bierkberg. Aircraft selection. Button. Currently Boeing 770. Aircraft selection. But KDTW Detroit. Clear text. Switch button. Arrival location not specified. Combo box. Select here to change endpoint. Press G to switch to world map. Press numpad --numpad plus Bierkberg. Bierkberg. Berberg. Bierkberg. Press enter to validate. Arrival location. CYJN. ST Gene. Drop down list. KDTW.
It's doing this stupid
CYJN.
thing when I put in the
History.
airport
3.
code.
Drop down list item.
It's
Press
only
space to
giving
select.
me history.
Profile of Rage Monkey 2020. View statistics. Arrival location. Switch button. Arrival location not runway. Drop. Arrival location not specified. Combo box.
Arrival
Select here to change
location.
endpoint. Bierkberg. Arrival location. Switch button. Arrival location not specified. Combo box. Select here to change endpoint. Press G. Press enter to validate. B. By. Bierk. Press enter to validate. B. Search result. 4TX4. Bierk. Reykjavik.
There we
Now
go, I
activated.
got it.
Bierk. Switch button. Bierk Reykjavik.
There we
Switch
go.
button.
We got it.
KDTW Detroit. Runway 9L.
Yeah,
Drop
I
down
seen
list.
someone
Press
do it
space
though.
open.
It can be done.
Runway. Gate A2 A gate small. Gate B3. Gate B5 gate small. Drop down. Gate C9 gate small.
But
Drop
if it's
down
like
list
a
item.
hack, I'm
Press
not
space
going
to
to mess
select.
with it.
Gate A9 a gate small.
Now that you told me
C10
that.
Gate small. Gate C14 gate small. Drop down list item. Press space to select.
And honestly, I don't see how that would still be piracy because we're flying the 777 without buying it for 2024. So
Gate B15 gate small. Drop down list item. Gate C15. Gate A15 a gate small. Gate C16 gate small. Drop down list item.
I mean, yeah,
Gate
they had to
A17 a-
update the
Gate B18
37,
gate small.
but
Drop down list item.
seems
Press
kinda-
space to Gate A18 a gate small.
I don't
Gate
know.
C18 gate small.
I'll just
Gate
buy
A21 a
it
gate
at
small.
some point.
Gate C21 gate small. Drop down list item. Gate C22 gate small.
I don't got to looking for a gate here.
Gate C25 gate small. Gate C27 gate small. Gate A27 a gate small. Gate
Come
A28
on.
a gate medium. Gate C29 gate small. Gate A29 a gate small. Gate A30 a gate medium. Gate C30 gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A31 a gate small.
It'd be cool if they
Gate
let you
C32 gate
filter,
small.
like
Drop.
if you're looking
Gate
for a
A33 gate
large.
small. Gate C34 gate small. Gate A34 a gate medium. Gate C35 gate small. Gate A35 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate C36 gate small. Gate A36 a gate medium. Gate C37 gate small. Gate A38 a gate medium. Drop down list item. Gate A40 a gate medium. Gate A43 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A45 a gate small. Gate A46 a gate medium. Gate A47 a gate small. Gate A49 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A50 a gate medium. Gate A51 a gate small. Gate A53 a gate small.
Come
Gate
on.
A54 a gate medium.
Hold on,
Drop
guys,
down
I'll
list
find
item.
you here.
Gate A54B gate medium. Gate A55 a gate small. Gate A56 a gate medium. Gate A57 a gate small. Gate A59 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A59B gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A60 a gate medium. Drop down list item. Gate A61 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A65 a gate small. Gate A66 a gate medium. Gate A67 a gate small. Gate A68 a gate medium. Drop down list item. Gate A69 a gate small. Gate A70 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A72 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A73 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A74 a gate small. Gate A75 a gate small. Gate A76 a gate small. Drop down list item. Gate A77 a gate small. Gate A78 a gate small. Gate C88 gate small. Gate S122 gate heavy. Drop down list item. Gate
Finally.
S122 gate heavy. Now activated.
All right. Why is it?
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Ready to fly.
Willow, no.
Come here.
Press space to select.
All right, guys. Alright, we'll hit new again. Nice thing is we don't got to do cargo, so we're good there.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Stupid. Only bad thing about First Officer 5 is it kills the NVDA sometimes when you load it.
Did you get him, buddy?
Okay, so now we're back where we need to be here.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Okay, so we put all that in. David, you still with us, buddy? Well, I know you are. Never mind.
At Davidsut W2S.
Yep, you are.
Really making you buy the 737 again for msfs2024 is a crock, really. Other ones didn't have to do that. Just saying.
No, you're right. You didn't have to do it for the 777. But that explains why some are flying it without buying it. They're finding ways to make it work. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit connect.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Starting pre-flight flow.
Good morning, Captain.
At Davidsut W2S. Must be close to Brandon's bedtime.
That or he's on the phone, one or the other. Plan page.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'm still here, just also playing Night Manager on my Echo Dot.
Gotcha. You're good, Brandon. We're just messing with you. Handing comms over to you.
John, I'm only rated to handle IFR-related comms.
Handing comms over to you. I hate when he does this.
I am only rated to handle IFR-related comms for now,
Handing
John.
comms to you.
I've got the comms now, John.
Go ahead and grab our IFR.
Copy that, John. I'll get our IFR clearance.
Clear to Burke is filed, time maintained 17,000, expect flight level 190, departure on 132025, squawking 1571, expect runway 3 left for citation 124. Metro clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance, and we have India.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Alright, let's go put our fuel in
28
again.
Heavy, Metro clearance, cleared to Reykjavik via the Zetter 4 departure. Radar vectors forwards then is filed. Departure runway 22 left, initial climb to 17,000. Departure on 125.525, squawk 7143.
Metro clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy. Cleared to Reykjavik via Zetter 4 departure. Radar vectors forward, then is filed. Runway 22 left for departure. Initial climb to 17,000. Departure
Heading out for my checks.
5.525. Squawk 7143.
FedEx 228 Heavy, read back correct.
Alright, now. One 189,820. Five 509.2. Iraq data's up to date now.
At Ninja Girl 79.
You're at Detroit.
I'm still here but getting sleepy, gotta get some rest before going to mom's.
Yeah, you're good, baby. Copy our GPS. All right. IRS is aligned. All right, now we're good. Alright, we'll load in our Route 1 uplink. Come on. Activate, execute. Go do our weather real quick. Execute. Then we'll do our descent. And that's done. Okay, there's departure, and now for arrival. 19 Turts. Turt. That's done.
At Ninja Girl 79. I'm gagging over here, help. At Ninja Girl 79. Here.
Dog over tooting. Oh gosh. And we're doing flaps 20 for takeoff. Hold your nose. I can smell it over here. 7.0 for trim. Oh gosh. Okay. We got everything done.
At Ninja Girl 79. These two smell like rotten sewer.
They keep farting, you guys.
At Davidsut W2S. Send them to Brandon's house.
Okay.
At Ninja Girl 79. Yeah, you over there and ain't got the full strength. At Davidsut W2S. LMAO. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Send nothing to my house.
We're gonna mail them to Brandon.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
At Ninja Girl 79. You can have 2 farting dogs.
Man, I'm telling you, Ozzy can really blow away the wind. It's Willow and Ozzy, and she's in between both of them, so she's kind of screwed. Oh my God. Them dogs need some, they need gas medicine or something.
At Ninja Girl 79. Ozzy needs a butt plug.
Yeah, I'd say. Huh? Oh, Don't come to me for rescue.
Yeah, you waited for that too. Tickling. What on your hand? That's real.
That feels good, Bobby. That feels good. That feels good. You are, Barbara. Hold on, I think you gotta go out. You gotta go outside. Come on. Come on. You gotta go out. Get up there, lay down.
Walk around completed.
Alright, walk around is complete. Right now they're catering. I don't get very much talking on this. I'm gonna look and see real quick.
At Ninja Girl 79. I'm laying down if I fall asleep night and love y'all.
Love you, baby. I'm going to the settings page real quick on say intentions because we don't get very much talking.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Tested. Flight instruments. Set. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Hold on.
Initiating before start flow.
Okay, back over here.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door.
Closed and locked.
Passenger signs.
On.
MCP. Speed. 158. Heading. 215. Altitude. 33000.
Set.
Takeoff speeds. B1 149er. BR 151. B2 158.
Checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Trim.
Set. Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from Kilo Delta Tango Whiskey 2 Bravo India Romeo Kilo. Taxi route is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 22 left, climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 33,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions?
I'm good.
Completed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Okay, I think all our settings here are good. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, almost done here, guys. Alright, we can close that. Alright. What are we doing here? Should be doing the
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
oh, okay.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
All right.
Departure checks completed.
You
Bypass
do me a
pin inserted.
favor, get me a cup of coffee.
Notification received. New upgrade.
Understood, Captain. We'll bring coffee to the flight deck now.
Also, my wife, Christy, wants to know if you'll take her dogs a couple gas fills.
Understood, Captain. I'll take care of that for Christy. Locking gear.
All right, honey, we're getting you some gas filled for the dogs. Oh, gosh. It's so funny.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Starting engines.
Captain, I've arranged for Christie's dogs to be taken to the gas fields as requested. Everything is in order on that front.
Did that seem to help her dogs, or they still got gas?
Notification received. New upgrade.
I'm checking on the situation with the dogs now, and will report back shortly.
She said they was pretty smelly. You might want to wear some nose plugs.
Notification received. New upgrade.
Understood, Captain. I'll check on the dog situation and report back shortly. Captain,
Engine
the
2
dog is
started.
on its way to the flight deck now. How's everything else going up there?
We are now working on pushback, starting engines.
Engine 2 cut out.
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to our destination. Please remember to watch the full safety demo as we prepare for takeoff. Your safety is our priority, so please pay attention to the safety briefing that will follow shortly. Thank you for flying with us.
We don't have but just a couple people on the airplane tonight. we're hauling cargo.
Understood, Captain. We are preparing for pushback and starting engines now.
Safety message won't be
Hey
necessary.
folks, welcome to our ride to our
Notification
destination.
received. New upgrade.
Please remember to watch the full safety demo as we prepare for takeoff. Your safety is our priority, so please pay attention to the safety briefing that will follow shortly. Thank you for flying with us. Understood, Captain. We are ready for pushback and starting engines now. Captain, I checked on the dogs.
We don't
They seem
need
be
to
doing
have
okay,
a
but
safety
they do have a bit of
announcement
a
tonight.
smell. I recommend keeping the windows cracked for ventilation. Understood, Captain. No safety
Engine 1
announcement
started.
will be made tonight.
And we can't crack the windows. We're in an airplane. That would be unsafe.
All
Understood,
engines
Captain.
stable.
We'll ensure the cabin remains secure and comfortable for the flight. Hey folks, welcome to our ride to our destination. Please remain seated until we have arrived at the parking area. Thank you for flying with us.
Alright, we're still moving here on pushback, folks. Pretty wild because you can actually hear the plane rattling from being put from having to push back.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Oh, you can't do outside the airplane if you're moving.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar
You're at no
description.
dunk.
Captain, just checking in on the cabin comfort.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar
Everything
description.
seems to be in order and the atmosphere is calm. If there's anything specific you'd like me to address or check on, just let me know. Captain, as we're getting ready for pushback and starting engines, I just wanted to check in on how you're feeling about the flight tonight. Is there anything specific you'd like me to focus on or prepare for as we head out?
No, just keep an eye on the weather, and also check in with us from time to time, get us coffee and a snack, and keep an eye on my wife back there. She is sleeping nice and snuggled up. Check on her from time to time, see if she needs a blanket, and that's about it.
Notification received. New upgrade.
Understood, Captain. I will keep an eye on the weather and check in periodically. I'll bring the coffee and a snack shortly, and I'll also check on your wife to see if she needs a blanket.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Before taxi flow.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Captain, I have your coffee and snack ready to go. I'll check on the weather shortly and keep an eye on your wife to see if she needs a blanket. Everything is going smoothly so far.
Alright, trim is set. Go ahead and request taxi. Runway 22 left.
Clear on the right. Clear on the
Requesting
left.
taxi clearance to runway 22 left.
Flow
now.
completed. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Checked. Recall. Checked.
FedEx 228.
Auto brakes.
Ready to taxi to runway
Rejected
22 left.
takeoff.
We have India.
Flight control test.
Yoke to the left.
Full left.
Center.
Neutral.
To the right.
Full right.
Center.
Neutral. Full back. Full forward. Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
Ground, SkyWest 4146, taxi to the ramp.
Runway 22 left, Hotel Echo Kilo Yankee 10, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Ready to taxi. Spirit Wings 1260, runway 4 right taxi via Zulu, Zulu 5, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Yankee, hold short of runway 9 left, then Yankee 4 Yankee Kilo Yankee 1.
Runway 4 right taxi via Zulu, Zulu 5, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Yankee, hold short of runway 9 left, then Yankee 4 Yankee Kilo Yankee 1, Spirit Wings 1260.
Approaching runway
takeoff.
22
Before takeoff,
left. 22 left.
22 left taxi via Uniform 9er Bravo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 10.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
On runway 22 left remaining. 1,400 feet.
Flow completed. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps. Sit. Before takeoff checklist completed.
You can go ahead and connect to tower. Request takeoff. Hold short. Runway 22 left.
Victor Zulu, Zulu 5, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Kilo 5 Kilo.
Can you repeat that?
Alpha 3, Alpha.
Go ahead and connect to tower. Request takeoff.
Then Yankee.
Requesting takeoff clearance from tower now.
Endeavor 5058, hold short of runway 9 left.
FedEx 228 Heavy, holding short of runway 22 left. We're ready for departure.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Metro Tower, runway 22 left, winds 080 at 3. RNAV Fords, cleared for takeoff. SkyWest 3611, hold short of runway 9er left.
Runway 22 left, RNAV Fords cleared for takeoff. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Go ahead and get seated and get ready for takeoff.
Notification received. New upgrade.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
3814, hold short of runway 9er left.
9er L holding short, SkyWest 3814.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Thrust set.
That's a door or something, guys. It'll go off here in a minute.
Speed alive. Checked. $80 knots. Checked.
November 905 Zulu Papa, hold short of runway 21 left.
Hold short of 21 left.
B1,
905 Zulu.
rotate.
All right, that'll go off in a second. Hold on, guys.
Positive rate. Gear up. 400 feet. Autopilot. Flaps 1.
Subtitle.
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact departure on 118.9 or 5.
Switching to departure on 118.9 or 5. FedEx 228 Heavy.
We're good, guys. Just a shaker going off.
Detroit departure,
There
FedEx
we go.
228 Heavy. Good evening, climbing through 1500.
Acceleration altitude. Flaps up.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Detroit departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, then direct forwards when able.
Flaps up.
Golden Eagle 7 Juliet Bravo, direct I-hide. Cleared for the ILS runway 15 approach. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet until established.
Climb and maintain 17,000, then direct
All right.
forwards when able. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Let me see if I can figure out what that was.
FedEx 228 Heavy, cleared direct flow cut. Cleared direct flow cut. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Okay, no failures. Good there.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 210. Climb and maintain flight level 210. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Flow completed. After takeoff checklist. Landing gear. Up. Flaps. Up. After takeoff checklist completed.
That's weird. TFM said VNAV wasn't on, LNAV wasn't on. I don't understand why it's... I think that...
228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 240.
That needs to get fixed, seriously.
Climb and maintain flight level 240. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Now let's just stop at 26 on the heading. Alright, now we're on track.
Lights off.
At Davidsut W2S. I'm here awake watching your flight, but I'm here.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, FedEx 228
At Davidsut W2S. BTW, tell Christy, I got sidetracked with work and we are sending out her money in the morning sometime.
Oh, David.
Sorry for forgetting. At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
With work,
I'm still awake too.
Out tomorrow. Alright, good deal, guys.
At Davidsut W2S. Wow, Brandon is still here. Holy shit.
Alright, we are leveled out at 10,000. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, now it's climbing again. Okay. Heading's right. Everything looks good now. Alright, good deal. Yeah, if you try to hit Shift C while you're flying. Watch. Don't. It won't let you. But you can get an outside view, I think, by hitting backspace. That's what it is.
Command A on.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Why did it say Command A on?
Climb and maintain flight level 310, FedEx 228 Heavy.
What is going on, dude? Really?
Transition altitude. Checked.
You gotta be kidding me. Again?
FedEx 228 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 126.75.
Oh my God. Why is...
Contacting Cleveland Center on 126.75. FedEx 228 Heavy. Cleveland Center, FedEx 228 Heavy. Good evening, descending 17,000.
I didn't even hit nothing and it did it.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Cleveland Center, climb and maintain 17,000.
Pause menu.
Hold on. Let me go to my keys real quick and figure out what's going on here. Hold on. We're going to fix this real quick.
Settings.
This is a key.
Climb and maintain
Press
17,000.
Q to free
FedEx
cam.
228
Settings.
heavy.
Screen. Settings. General screen. Tab 1 of 5.
Ridiculous.
Currently highlighted. Settings. Assistances screen. Tab 2 of 5. Settings. Value is my new airplane's profile. Mouse. Keyboard. Button. Action settings. Key. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Action settings. Keyboard. Button. Rename. Deactivate. Hardware settings. Deactivate. Rename. Deactivate. Hardware settings. Action settings. Keyboard. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Search by input. All. Drop down list. Press space to open.
Is there no way to set back to default?
Radio. Controls category. Text input field. Action settings. Keyboard. Button. Press ESC to save and back. Press space to select. Press H to more info. Press enter to search. Press B to access options and social features. Keyboard. Button. Press ESC to back. Press B to access options and social features. Keyboard. Button. My dot honeycomb. Keyboard. Button. Press ESC to save and back. Action settings. Keyboard. Button. Action settings. My dot honeycomb. Button. Action settings. Keyboard. Button. Text input field. Press. Radio. Controls category heading. Flight control surfaces. Control. Radio. Text input field. Press
Hold on,
space to
guys.
enter.
I'm gonna fix
All.
this.
Drop down list. Press space to open. Radio. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Press ESC to exit text field. Press enter to valid. Command. Command. Text input field. Press ESC to go back. Press A. Command. Text input field. Press E. Command. Text input field. Press auto. Auto. Autopilot. Autopilot airspeed hold on. Input. Autopilot airspeed hold off. Input type is air. Autopilot airs. Set autopilot airspeed hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary. Toggle autopilot altitude hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus F2. Secondary binding is. Select. Set autopilot airspeed hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding. Toggle autopilot. Autopilot altitude hold off. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Toggle autopilot altitude hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus F2. Autopilot altitude hold on. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary autopilot radio altitude mode off. Input type. Autopilot radio altitude mode on. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary bind. Set autopilot radio altitude mode. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is.
Hold on, guys.
Toggle autopilot radio altitude mode. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Decrease autopilot reference altitude. Increase autopilot. Toggle autopilot approach hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus A. Secondary binding is. Select to autopilot approach hold off. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Select to rebind this control. Toggle autopilot approach hold. Input type is airplanes. Autopilot approach hold on. Input type is air. Toggle autopilot attitude hold. Input type is airplanes. Autopilot attitude hold off. Input type is airplanes. Autopilot attitude hold on. Input type is airplane. Autopilot at. Toggle autopilot attitude hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus F4. Secondary binding is. Select to rebind. Autopilot at. Toggle autopilot attitude hold. Input. Autopilot at. Toggle autopilot back course hold. Input. Autopilot back course hold off. Autopilot back course hold on. Toggle autopilot flight level change. Input. Autopilot flight level change off. Autopilot flight level change on. Toggle autopilot heading hold. Input type is airplane. Autopilot heading hold off. Toggle autopilot heading hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus H. Secondary binding is autopilot heading. Autopilot heading hold on. Input type. Toggle autopilot localizer hold. Input. Autopilot localizer hold. Toggle autopilot mock hold. Autopilot mock hold. Autopilot mock hold on. Set autopilot mock hold. Decrease autopilot reference. Increase autopilot. Set autopilot mock reference. Set AP managed speed and mock off. Set AP managed speed and mock. Set AP. Toggle AP managed speed and mock. Input. Toggle autopilot max. Decrease. Increase autopilot max bank. Decrease autopilot max bank. Toggle autopilot master. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus C. Secondary binding is. Select to rebind this control. Dollar description. Press ESC to go back. Press space to select. Toggle AP manage. Toggle autopilot master. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Select to rebind. Decrease autopilot max bank. Increase autopilot. Autopilot and 1 hold. Input type is air. Decrease autopilot and. Increase autopilot and 1. Set autopilot NAV select. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Second. Autopilot NAV 1 hold. Input. Autopilot NAV 1 hold off. Autopilot NAV 1 hold on. Input type is airplanes. Autopilot pitch leveler hold. Autopilot pitch leveler. Decrease AP pitch hold reference. Increase AP pitch hold. Select AP pitch hold reference. Decrease autopilot ref. Increase autopilot. AP reference airspeed and knot. Toggle autopilot. Autopilot VS hold on. Input. Autopilot. Toggle autopilot VS hold. Input
Why
type is
don't they put it in
autopilot.
here?
Set autopilot VS hold. Decrease autopilot ref. Increase autopilot. Toggle autopilot wing leveler. Autopilot wing leveler off. Autopilot wing leveler on. Arm auto throttle. Input type. Auto throttle disconnect. Autopilot airspeed acquire. Autopilot airspeed hold current. Set autopilot disengage. Input. Toggle disengage autopilot. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus 2. Second. Set autopilot disengage. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Toggle disengage autopilot. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus 2. Secondary. Autopilot mock hold current. Input type is airplane. Toggle disengage autopilot. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control. Autopilot mock hold current. Autopilot off. Autopilot on. Input type is airplanes. Autopilot off. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is shift plus X. Second. Autopilot on. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus X. Secondary binding is. Select to rebind this control. Dollar description. Press ESC to go. Autopilot off. Input. Autopilot on. Flight director pitch sync. Toggle flight director. Yaw damper off. Yaw damper on. Set yaw damper. Toggle yaw damper.
Alright, hold
Set
on.
AP current alt.
This
AP altitude reference imperial. Set AP current alt. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. AP altitude reference imperial. AP reference altitude. Set AP altitude. Set AP. Set autopilot and 1 reference. Input. Set AP heading slot index. Set autopilot. Set AP RPM slot. Set AP VS slot index. Set AP reference VS imperial. AP VS reference. G limiter on. Input type is airplane. Set G limiter. Toggle. Disarm auto brake. Input type. Toggle G limiter. Input type is airplane. Disarm auto brake. Set auto brake high. Set auto brake low. Set auto brake MED. Decrease auto brake control. Increase auto brake control. Set auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Select to rebind this control. Dollar description. Press ESC to go back. Press space. Auto rudder off. Input. Set auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is.
I'm gonna fix
Select
this.
to rebind this control. Dollar description. Auto rudder off. Set auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus page up. Increase auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Set auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary. Increase auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Decrease auto brake. Increase auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Decrease auto brake control. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is. Secondary binding is. Set auto brake MED. Decrease. Set auto brake control. Auto rudder off. Auto rudder on. Input type is. Toggle auto rudder. Valve mode auto. Set fuel transfer. Toggle COM 2 auto switch. Toggle COM 1 auto switch. Set fuel transfer auto. Input type is. Toggle COM 1 auto switch. Toggle COM 2 auto switch. Toggle NAV 1. Toggle. Disarm auto spoilers. Toggle NAV 2 auto switch. Toggle NAV 1 auto switch. Toggle NAV. Disarm. Set auto spoilers arming. Toggle auto feather arming. Toggle drone auto. Toggle drone auto. Toggle instrument. Auto exposure. Auto exposure on. Toggle auto focus on. Toggle auto focus. Engine auto start engine. Engine auto stop. Input type is airplane. Auto start engine. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is Control plus E. Engine auto stop. Input type is airplanes. Radio. Controls category heading. Action settings. Keyboard. Resume. Button. Press Q. Restart. Button.
FedEx 228 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Albuquerque Center, Frontier Flight 3983, flight level 270.
Frontier Flight 3983, radar contact.
I don't understand.
Cleveland Center, Rocky 709, flight level 310.
Rocky 709, radar contact.
Alpine 13 X-ray, Quebec contact, Lisbon Center on 136.03.
Switching to Lisbon Center.
Command A on.
6.03E, Alpine 13 X-ray, Quebec.
Alright, there's Command A.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2332, flight level 300. Radar contact.
Why is it climbing? This is stupid. I don't understand.
Command A on.
Friendly 5807, descend and maintain 15,000 feet, altimeter 3003.
Down to 15,000. Friendly 5807.
Cleveland Center, Pilatus 39er Yankee, flight level 180.
Latest 39er Yankee, radar contact.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 514, flight level 310.
Delta 514, radar contact.
Denver Center, Southwest 1535, flight level
Command A
190.
on.
Southwest 1535.
Command A on.
Contact.
Command A on.
Houston Center, American 3300, flight level 350.
Command A on.
300, radar contact.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
This does not make sense.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 546, flight level 230.
JetBlue 546, radar contact.
No matter what I hit,
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1559, flight level 290.
see, it's not.
1559, radar contact.
Let me see something.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Command A on.
Denver Center, United 2321, flight level 330.
2321, radar contact.
United 2321, radar contact.
Pause menu.
One more thing, if it don't, I don't know what to do, guys.
Settings.
It's
Button.
something's going
Press
on
to
with.
recap. Settings. General screen. Tab 1 of 5. Currently highlighted. Settings. Assistances screen. Tab 2 of 5.
Atlanta
Settings.
Center, Delta 2270,
Mouse.
flight level
Button.
190.
Keyboard. Button. Press ESC to save and back. Press space to select. Press H to more info. Press enter to search. Press B to access options and social features. Keyboard. Button. Press ESC to save and back. Press space to select. Press H to more info. Press enter to search. Press B to access options and social features. Profile of Rage Monkey 20. Notification. Friend. Market. Settings. Keyboard. Action settings. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Search by input. Button. All. Drop down list. Press space to open. Radio. Controls category heading. Flight control surfaces. Controls category heading. Lights. Instruments and systems. Autopilot. Controls. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Autopilot. Brakes. Controls category heading. Power management. Brake. Autopilot. Approach. Altitude. Collapsible list header. Approach. Attitude. Back course. Flight level change. Heading. Collapsible list. Localizer. Mach. General. Bank. N1. NAV. Pitch leveler. Speed. Collapsible list header. Wing leveler. Vertical speed. Wing. Auto throttle. Flight director. Yaw damper. G limiter. General. Mach. Localizer. Heading. Flight level change. Back course. Attitude. Collapsible list header. Press space to show or hide altitude. Approach. Collapse. Altitude. Airspeed. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Press ESC to go back. Airspeed. Altitude. Approach. Collapsible list header. Attitude. Back course. Flight level change. Text input field. Airspeed. Instruments and system. Autopilot. Controls category heading. Brakes. Power. Brakes. Control. Power management. Landing gear. Tools. Control. Power. Brake. Auto. Instruments and system. Lights. Flight control. Text input field. Press space to enter text. Press ESC to exit text field. Press space to select. Press enter to validate. Autopilot airspeed hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus F1. Secondary binding is select to autopilot airspeed hold off. Input type is airplane. Autopilot airspeed hold. Input type is airplanes. Autopilot airspeed hold on. Input type set autopilot airspeed hold. Toggle autopilot altitude hold. Input type is airplanes. Primary binding is control plus F2. Secondary binding is autopilot altitude hold off. Input type toggle autopilot altitude hold. Input type is
Okay.
airplanes. Primary binding is radio. Resume. Button.
Washington Center, Southwest 582, flight level 320.
Radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, American 1455, flight level 230.
American 1455, radar contact.
FedEx 228 Heavy direct flow then is filed, please.
Direct Floca, then is filed. FedEx 228 Heavy. Chicago Center, Southwest, 1764, flight level 260.
Southwest 1764, radar contact.
Huh?
Notification received. New upgrade.
So it's not my controller.
Miami Center, United 1455, flight level 260.
United 1455, radar contact.
Centre de Miami, American 551, niveau de base 200.
American 551, radar contact.
Yeah.
Cleveland Center, Skyline 554, 16,000.
Skyline 554, radar contact.
Ozzy, come here.
Oakland Center, SkyWest 5435, flight level 210.
165, radar contact.
Washington Center, Delta 834, flight level 370. Delta 834, radar contact.
I think the freighter might be bad, you guys, because it's the only one. I didn't have trouble like this in the 300. So I'm not going to redo all this again tonight. We'll fix it later.
Denver Center, United 2862, flight level 320.
United 2862, radar contact.
Alright, I'm going to disconnect you guys. I'll figure this out. And we'll do it tomorrow on a different airplane because the freighter is not...
64 nautical miles.
Autopilot shuts off.
Press Q to pre-cam. Press ESC to back. Press B to access options and social features.
But we're going to disconnect for tonight because whatever it is, it's in that airplane.